Hello. Now, what you hear and what you see are the new Multiscale.
Multiscale from Australia.
Cool.
So this
Cool
is
riffs.
a 7-string multiscale Ormsby guitar, and this is a 6-string. I never heard you play on the 6-string tuned down to low C.
Yes, turn down a whole step and then
drop D, drop
onto
C,
C.
whatever.
No, it's cool. It's not bad. Has really fine pickups. What I can say till now, they are built from the factory themselves. You can split them, which is cool. Cool.
So how does it feel?
Not
is the
bad.
feeling to play on this?
Not bad. Doesn't disturb at all. And it's really comfortable because the upper side, the high strings are what we wrote it down 25.5.
So like a
0.5.
Stratocaster.
Yeah, like a normal guitar, and the deep are going down to 27.5, which is good. Give them
So
really fine, heavy. And I don't think these are very heavy strings, so it works also with I think 10s or even 9s. No, it's not.
in this nice orange amp. We talk about it later, okay?
About the pedal, baby.
And I play through the Wizard. And this is a 7-string guitar. What do you
It's a
think?
little bit exotic for me.
Does it fit well to me? Okay.
Yes.
So
Let's hear the deep string.
okay. So I really enjoy playing on this guitar. I really like it. And you told me before that I can split the pickups. And I prefer that sound, especially for the clean. That's pretty nice, yeah.
But you have a 7-string.
I have a Danelecto 7-string.
Okay.
I had this Ibanez Universe, but I don't own it anymore. And an 8-string from Schecter. So I'm used to this more than 6-string guitars a little bit, but not too much. So I really like this. And it makes sense because on the lower strings it doesn't sound too muddy or something like this.
I tried it first. I said, "Oh, that's also possible." When I did this kind of music with Tradivaval, I sometimes took a Stratocaster or my Music Man, which is okay. But then, when I compared it, it's easier on this.
Yeah, and it sounds great. I mean, when you record it and double the guitars,
it's easier because it's a little bit of an issue. This kind of recording, as we all know, everybody dropped and that's not. There is something tuned. And if you double it or whatever, then it can get a mess.
I mean, it's not good if the guitars are out of tune in the lower ranges. That sounds pretty bad for that music.
No, man, honestly, I'm not sure if I will keep this kind of guitars in my arsenal, but it's very interesting and I understand.
What do you think about the pickups and the
They are good. They are really good. They are really a nice mixture. They are, I think, 8 point something. Also not too hot, but really hot enough. Very chunky.
Okay, this one is headless, and I have to tune that on this kind of Steinberg tuners. And on the back side we have this plug-in.
Yeah, this is also
idea.
Different to other brands. Why not? No?
Yeah.
It makes the guitar very clean from the front. No, it's very well built. It's beautiful.
I think so.
Don't know what kind of wood, but looks good. And also the neck feels great. It's a wide D shape. No, it's really cool. It's a cool X.
A lot of parts on your neck. I think there are 3 parts or more. It looks like pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's well done.
And the reverse headstock is a nice idea too.
Very modern.
Very modern, very Hendrix-like. So we talk about your nice
that's also cool. That's a solid state class AB. That's not a digital, but very light and small and not very expensive. And it does what you expect.
So it's only power amp?
It's only a power amp. Yes, I connected it to my Marshall box. Cool. Only pedals and ready to go. If you go somewhere, then some cabinet will be there, but I don't know what kind of amp. Have this one. It has bass, treble, volume, so you can even tailor a little bit.
Preamp for the guitar, stomp box outboard. How does it work with it? Is it good?
The tube sound is perfect.
I mean the tube sound and
yeah, it works with every pedal board, and for me the tube sound is the go-to distortion preamp. But you can put whatever you have in this and have the feeling of an amplifier. Okay. Maybe yes, no. Sure. If you come with your digital equipment like Kemper or XFX, it's also working fine, I think.
I mean, I know of some bass players who have very small power amps and amps, and they're satisfied with that. Because sometimes you have this kind of, what is it called? This small cabinet, 112 cabinet you own.
This Kamla.
Kamla.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a nice equipment for the.
That would be a good combination because it's for 8 ohms, and putting it in a 16 ohm cabinet, it's not as loud as it could be. I'm not sure how loud it is, honestly. So maybe, I'm sure it's loud enough. But you have to be careful. 100 watt transistor are not really comparable to 100 watt tube. But I think every techniker would say it's enough.
The guitar is too loud. I hear them.
And what I also thought, what would be the other possibility? Get some really small amp, but these small amps, what will they have? 20 watts, and that's not enough. And if you take a 50 watt or a 30 watt, it's heavier and bigger, and so that's the reason for this, because it's so small. Could try putting it in a gig bag. It's not very. It's a little bit heavy.
So you can't put it on a pedal board.
Not really, but easy to handle. Yeah. No, it's okay. Good thing. And as I mentioned before, it's really similar. The sound is similar to an amp. I have only one microphone now. It's the where maybe the high. So maybe you can turn on the treble. Let's hear. Yeah, the Solidarius would be better for a crunchy amp, but it's also possible to crunch into a tube zone. If you would have a guitar with vintage pickups, for this it's too much gain now, I think. Cool. Not necessary in this case because the guitar is so strong and the tube zone is very heavy.
But there's always some more kind of edge on the tone when you turn on the.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't try an amp where we said, no, that's not good for the solo.
I have to get one for me to get more edge to my tone. Yeah.
We have to import this stuff.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we get a deal with the factory. So,
what else could we say to the?
Yeah, only the sound from this guitar. Tom wanted me to play along with the splitted pickups. Style. The style is green woodpecker style. Is woodpecker style enough? Woodpecker style would be.
I always thought, I didn't hear this before in the States. Peter Wolf maybe imported it and brought it from Austria to them. But then I saw a feature of Ray Parker Jr.
Okay. So this guy, but the thing we got from we brought to America is Arnold.
That's and that's our language.
That's the way we talk. We talk the kind of Arnie style, right?
I'll be back.
Yeah. So,
I'll be back.
But Tom wanted me to show something on this guitar when I play clean on those because this is the splitted and the split. I really like it because I like this 7-string sound with a kind of single chord sound. So it sounds better to me sometimes when it's not too hard distorted like that. I like this, especially
that's the good thing. It's very original and easy to play and whatever multiscale. They are also good guitars from the sound. So that's my first impression.
So we got these guitars from the
Klangfarbe, what else?
Wolf, yeah. So
go to Klangfarbe and look at this.
Buy a ticket, come to Austria, come to Klangfarbe and buy an Australian guitar. So people think Australia and Austria is the same thing. Sometimes.
Isn't? Because of the.
So we have to talk about the difference between Austria and Australia. Is there any?
No kangaroos.
No
maybe
kangaroos.
In the zoo.
No AC/DC in here. Yeah.
But good cover bands.
Yeah. Very good guitar players, Helmut Bibl. And in Australia you got whom?
Let me think. Tom?
Australian guitar players.
Whom do we know from Australia? No.
So I know two I really like. This is Brett Garsett and Frank Gambale. You don't like Frank, maybe?
No, I like his haircut. Very, very much. He had in the 80s.
He had, yeah. Kind of, yeah. Great haircut.
Sorry for this.
But the young brothers, you forgot about your favorite guitar players.
Yeah, these guys are English, please, I have to say.
Okay.
Scottish? I don't think Scottish, but Britain. God save the Queen. Coal miners.
So
Tom said something I don't understand, Tom. Maybe we should train Tom a little bit in Arnold English.
I'll be back.
That's
it. Yeah, this is Tom. You can see Tom. He's a nice guy.
You can't hear him, but maybe one day we get him in front of the camera.
Okay, so we have to say this is Austria. We are here in Austria, and we got these guitars from Viennese guitar shop, music store, Klangfarbe.
Number one. Okay.
See you.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, I did want a tune.
Was heißt verdrängen?
This is.
Yes, we play a little tune. Conrad brought some very interesting music.
Yeah, it's interesting. And we do it afterwards, okay?
Okay, let's do it. Have fun. As always, buy many t-shirts. You feel